Our next speaker will be Eliza Adler, and she is a student at North Kingstown High School.
Is this loud enough? Okay. I wrote this an hour ago, so I hope it's relevant. The United States has had 246 mass shooting incidents in 2022 alone. All shootings in 2022 have resulted in over 18,800 deaths so far, and we're only halfway through the year. These numbers are obscene, especially when compared to gun violence statistics from other countries, and I, a freshman in high school, am scared. I grew up in a military family, and I spent a lot of time living on military bases, where rules regarding firearms are considerably stricter than those in many states. I lived on a military base in El Paso, Texas from 2012 to 2016 before moving here. As you probably know, El Paso was the site of a racially motivated mass shooting in 2019 that killed 23 people. In 2019, when I heard about that shooting on the news, I was 11, and I remember tentatively messaging a girl that I used to go to school with when I lived in El Paso, telling her that I had heard about the event and asking if everyone I used to know was okay. I remember taking it as a precaution, entertaining the emerging concern I had for America's political and social climate. But as her text bubble popped up on the screen, I realized there was a very real and distinct possibility that somebody I used to know had been in the Walmart at the time of the massacre. She told me that they were all okay, but I understood that the event had ricocheted through the community with great force. My conversation with Ariana was brief. We hadn't spoken in years. Since then, I've become aware and indignant about the state of gun violence in America. What's stopping me from being the next fatality on a list of those lost to the readily armed rage and hate that America has created? We aren't only protecting guns over people, we're handing the most hateful individuals the tools they need to exact violence on people in school, at the grocery store, and at their places of worship, and not stopping the perpetrators until it's too late. The Uvalde shooter, who killed 21 people at an elementary school in Texas, purchased his weapons legally. If our state passed bills restricting the age of those allowed to purchase automatic weapons, we wouldn't have that problem. These things aren't happening at nearly the same rate and intensity in countries outside of America, where tighter restrictions are in place. Politicians who are saying that gun control won't help are lying. We need these bills to be passed in Rhode Island. For the sake of people like me, who shouldn't have their safety and the safety of loved ones called into question by gun violence right here in our home state. We're demanding that the General Assembly vote in the best interests of Rhode Island citizens to disarm hate in Rhode Island. Thank you.
Thank you, Eliza.